Life is made in years. Years are made in months. Months are made in weeks. Weeks are made of days. Days are made from the morning. So if you want to have a fantastic life, have a fantastic morning. Many people, especially young people, have very, very poor morning routines. They don't really have much of a set routine, but consistently they wake up, grab their phone, and scroll on TikTok in the morning whilst they've still got stinky breath. You probably know like 5 guys right now who do that exact same thing. They've got stinky breath and they've scrolled for like an hour. They've not even brushed their teeth yet. The highest performers that I know, as soon as they wake up, they do some hard stuff. Like they go get into the cold shower within like 30 seconds. The very important part of the morning routine when it comes to building success is a habit that I call eat the frog. So there's a question for you. This is like a weird question. I don't know. It's asked in like old school books of productivity. And they say, okay, if you were made to eat a frog at dinner time, when would you eat it? Would you eat it before your meal and dessert, or would you eat the frog afterwards? Probably before, right? So if you had to eat this frog next to your dinner and dessert, if you eat it first, it's all gross. But then you get to eat your normal food after that and your palate's been cleansed and you feel good. If you choose to eat it afterwards and you delay doing the hard work, the hard thing, the uncomfortable thing, well, then you're eating your current food right now whilst you're literally scared of what's about to happen. So you're not even enjoying like the current food. And then you finish the food, it's time to eat the frog and you've got nothing else to cleanse the palate with afterwards. So it's just this gross experience where you've had something good and now you've got something bad. A lot of men know intuitively that actually doing the bad, hard thing first and then the good thing afterwards leaves you with this like better taste in your mouth. What this means in terms of routines to become successful, it means to wake up and do the hard task that you have first. For a lot of my life, let's say if the hard task was like recording videos or doing the homework, I'd wake up and I'd do the easy things first. I'd wake up and just cope and say, okay, I'll just watch a couple of educational YouTube videos. I'll eat breakfast first. I'll do this little thing. I've got to message someone. You do these easy tasks first, and all you're doing is just taking off like a little bit of your energy and your mental performance to come up for the big task later on. You're delaying, procrastinating from that big, uncomfortable task. And so it's just constantly in your mind like a mental illness. The biggest change that I've had to my productivity so far, which has really helped me become successful, is simply wake up and do the hardest task first. It's 9 a.m. right now. I'm recording these videos. I'm recording a huge list of videos. I haven't done easy tasks before this. I haven't even ate any food yet. I'm totally fasted and focused on this. Wake up and do the hardest task first. So think about what that is for you. If you're a student, it might be studying in a particular way. It might be, for example, you've got an exam coming up and you go and download and like print the potential exam questions. And so it's like you've got like 10, 20 different exam papers in front of you and you're just doing them and checking your answers and seeing what you got right, seeing what you got wrong. That's quite hard to do mentally. Most of your peers aren't going to wake up and do something like that. They'll wake up and they'll scroll. They'll wake up and read a bit of the textbook, like easier things. They'll wake up and watch the lecture online or something, easy things. But if you wake up and do that hard task first, the rest of the day feels more pleasurable. It feels easier. I still have a bunch of random little tasks to do today. I've got to think of like who's going to make the thumbnails. I've got to think of the title. I've got to do these things, right? If I did them before coming here and recording, my performance in this big task right now would be worse. So I've done them afterwards and I'll do the big thing first. This is how you really make progress in your business, in studies and everything. It's that like big, uncomfortable task, getting it done consistently. As a YouTuber, it's waking up and just recording videos. Podcaster, doing the podcast. Studying or in school, preparing for the exam, working on your essay, working on your dissertation.